You ready?
Yeah.
Ready. In 3, 2, 1.
It may not mean nothing to y'all,
but Juniata means everything to me.
So I don't plan on
Boo,
stopping.
boo, boo, boo! Dog. We messed up, but we're all the way back. I don't like the point finger.
Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with.
Don't play with us.
But thanks to all the haters, I know G4 pilots on the
Yeah,
first
especially
name
don't play
basis.
with us.
And you
Yeah,
see
don't
it
funk
on
with
the
us.
ground. Nino,
The people that been funking with me all week.
Oh,
people have been funking with us, especially at the tree
I
and
was at the club, you know I balled.
Nemo.
Dropped the mixtape, that shit sounded like an
Album.
Who'da thought a countrywide tour
Be the outcome.
Labels want my name beside a
X like Malcolm.
Everybody got a deal.
I did it without one.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what I was
I'm
thinking?
about my business.
Killing all these rappers.
We haven't shouted out our sponsors in like 2 months. You got the wit. Understand nothing was done for me.
So I don't plan on stopping.
We haven't done that.
I want this shit forever, mine.
Ever made, ever made.
Shutting shit down
In the mall.
and telling that girl she the one for me. And I ain't even planning the call. I want this shit forever, mine, ever, mine.
Mr. West is in the building.
Ain't no question.
Who about the kid? I used to have hood.
dreams. Big fame,
Big chain. I stuck my inside this life until that bitch came.
and went hard all
Fall like the ball
just
game.
so I could
Make it rain, all spring. My story, my glory. I had the game young. Call it statutory. That's pause. Oh money, Benjamin Button. Why not? Superman chicks giving me big loving.
You would think I ran the world
Like Michelle husband.
You would think these
He also was only the president of the United States.
Like they get down with the old me. No, you fucking
Well, man, you did run the world.
You such a fucking loser.
You're so fucking lazy. Bueller. You drink 30 beers on a Thursday. Fucking lazy.
Juneteenth.
On June-
It was also the last day of spring.
got great. I was getting ready for summer. And my tolerance is definitely ready.
Y'all can have it back.
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
Nothing.
But Junie added everything.
So I don't plan on
Stopping it all.
want this shit forever, mine, ever mine, ever mine.
Son shit.
Down in the mall.
Our ball.
Telling that girl she the one for me.
Ain't that our ball?
Ain't even planning the call.
What's our mug? The I'm sorry, Plaza.
Pleasant Valley.
But Junie had his mug.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Space Jam Jordans. I want this shit back.
Nope.
Fresher than
Nope.
I'm resting in the law. There they go.
Back in stadiums, the shady spits his flow. Nuts they go, macadamium, they go so ballistic. Whoa, they can make them look like bozos. He's wondering if he should spit this slow. Fuck no, go for broke. His cup just wanna throw. Oh no,
He ain't had him a
buzz like this since the last time that he overdosed. They've been waiting
patiently
for the Pinocchio to poke his nose back into the game, and then no rap will never be the same. Two gnats, one hand, two gnats.
Ow, I seen it.
The passion and the flame is ignited.
You can put it out as we light it. This shit is exactly what the fuck what you talking about when we riot. Dude, it's so hot. So hot. Summer came so heavy. They said, oh, it's summer.
Or was it Eminem?
You ain't gonna have no face to say by the time I'm through with this place on Drake.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing.
Y'all thought we wasn't gonna upload it.
Judiata,
We gonna upload forever.
Judiata,
We gonna upload forever.
Mine, ever
I ain't
mine.
never, man.
Somebody said this was their town at the bar the other night, and I'm like, oh my god.
She was like top 10 most annoying persons I've met in the last 10 years.
What's up, y'all? Back with another episode of Locker Room Talk.
That's Tyson Steele. I'm Brandon Himes.
To get it corrected from last week.
Yeah. What'd they say a lot?
I think I was Brandon, you were Tyson.
Yeah, and then you said some wild shit. Some racist shit or something.
Whoa!
Check the tapes. Watch every
Run
episode
it-
before this and see what he said.
Run it back and then see me at the bar.
Yes, we'll look at every episode we've ever posted. I know there's something in there. Just watch them all start to finish. Tell me what you find.
You need to get your decoder pen out.
I know a Dakota.
And I almost fucked him up, too, at the same point.
Different guy that I know. You're thinking of a different one.
I don't know who we're thinking of.
I'm thinking of the guy who mounted your TV.
Oh, that guy's a good guy.
Yeah. The other one, is that the one that Jeremy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know
Got
which
a
one you're
gun
talking
pointed
about.
at him.
Not a good guy.
Not a good guy.
Two good guys right here.
Two good guys right here.
Two great guys.
Welcome back, y'all.
Listen, you guys don't understand what we're about to do tomorrow. You don't understand what we're about to do tomorrow, what we're about to do Monday, what we've done already this week.
So let's first off and explain.
Tyson would like to apologize for his actions. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's on me and it's on you.
It's on me because of you.
I don't know.
I didn't buy that fucking couch, buddy.
So
And I didn't sit on it because you had to go get a shower.
so you probably don't realize, but this episode didn't come out Saturday at 9 a.m. Now, normally if it doesn't,
Some people did realize, and for those ones
Yeah.
who reached out, we appreciate
shout
it.
out to all y'all.
Shout out to you.
Like the real fucking shout out because I felt bad.
Jake,
today.
Jamie.
I felt real bad.
Big shout out.
Big Jake, who was supposed to be on the episode yesterday, but
got scheduled, so-
work fucked him over and shit.
Work really fucked you over on Thursday by giving you the day off, didn't they?
Yeah, oh my
Rat
God.
bastard.
I celebrated Juneteenth probably harder than anybody.
He took Juneteenth to the 30th power.
Well, I've been kind of like dieting a little bit and just like monitoring like what I'm drinking and eating. And Juneteenth, it was just a weird fucking moment in the schedule. And I just woke up and just started cleaning and doing laundry. And I just started drinking. And then I texted you. I'm like, we going to play darts? And you were like, yeah. And so I was like,
Big darts.
I have this weird fucking thing in my head where I'm like, don't go to, it's pregame. It's what y'all call pregaming. But my pregaming is a little bit different.
Say y'all again, I'm coming across this table.
What do you mean?
You don't say y'all. You never say y'all.
Y'all to the people.
But you never say it.
Yeah, I say y'all.
All right, go ahead. I'll allow you to say it then. Piss me off. Pause, actually.
Well, y'all, I always say y'all when I'm addressing the people. Because how else do you say it? But
Hey, you guys.
hey, all you guys.
And girls. Femalians.
Femalians. I handle pregame, I try and handle it the same way
It's a
everybody
whole
else
game.
does.
He plays a whole game.
I play a whole fucking game.
Imagine Tom Brady goes out and he throws
plays-
100 touchdowns before he goes and plays just a regular Sunday game.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I don't...
Imagine playing 36 holes to warm up for an 18-hole match.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It just gets away from me. And
Imagine drinking 20 beers to go have 10 beers with your friends.
well, exactly. So I had 5 beers in the fridge, and I drank those, and then
Easy, light work. Went down like water.
I hadn't been really drinking heavy in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Let me get a pause.
and we're back. So
You had a small pregame. You had 5 beers here. You
yeah,
drank
so drank those, then I went and got a 15er and ended up drinking all of those because I was just watching darts. I was having a fucking good ass day. Like
Juneteenth,
I was
heavy.
getting shit done. You know what I mean?
Celebrating the holiday.
I never stopped moving. You know what I mean? I was just having a good.
It was like one of the
day.
first really nice days we had in a while.
Yeah, and so I just thought of something, but it was gonna. You're about to hear about it.
Yeah.
But
It's just strap in.
so when we went to the fucking bar, like that's what I pre-gamed 20 beers before we even
I
went.
got here, there was one beer in the fridge. I didn't drink it because I don't drink anyone's last or smoke anyone's last anything.
So I had 20 beers before we even left, and I played darts fine.
But you had a little hit of Monster too. We had a couple.
Yeah. Couple of hits.
Yeah, Monster.
That's not a code word for meth. That was just actually
Just a white and zero sugar Monster.
It's meth. B does meth.
He's B.
No, you're B.
Ain't never been. Heinz.
Yeah, you're Heinz.
Yeah, mine.
B Heinz, not Heinz.
He does meth. All mine. T Heinz, they call me.
Heinz does math, not meth.
That's fags. Sidebar, real quick. We got this report the other day of where Charlie stands for everything, for all the categories. She's like above her grade level in every regular, like science and history and whatever. And then in math, she's like 2 grade levels above. I'm like, that's my fucking kid for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Because we were even going through some darts shit. Darts is getting over. We're about to be Team USA representatives, and I would love to be. Like, I don't think those guys understand what it meant to just wear USA on your shirt. I mean, maybe they did, but it didn't look like it. To lose to Hong Kong and then just get out in the fucking first round.
With those haircuts.
Yeah, just, my God. So yeah, we ended up having a crazy night
Crazy night.
at the tree. I don't even know if we really want to talk about it. Like it's, yeah.
No point. There was one girl who came in. We went there to shoot darts, right? Just him and I.
There was a succubus there.
We literally
Succubus.
We go succubus.
Succubus.
We go around outside of the building, outside to shoot darts at an outside dartboard to like get away from everybody and just like
Yeah, we just
Hang
hang out by ourselves.
we don't try and get in the middle of nothing. We don't
Yeah.
try and bother anybody. Like we just want to play darts, drink beer, and that's it. So at one point, this one girl comes out and she asks us if she could play darts, and she was like really polite and kind, and she was like, "I can wait till your game's over, however long it takes. I just would like to play." She was like, "I used to be in a dart league." Very friendly. So the next game, we let her play. She was pretty decent. She hit some triple 20s, hit some bullseyes. We ended up beating her and her partner, and then she was like, "Yeah, we're done, whatever." And then we went back, played a game online. She came back out. She was like, I really want to play another game with my brother whenever you got. Well, she's like, "I really want to play another game." And I was like, "You got to get a different partner because your last one just made the game take forever. And the longer the game takes, the more you drink, which is bad. Because if you're not drinking as much, you're playing more darts.
Especially for me, because I'm 20 beers in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually probably 23 beers in.
23, 20. He was at the point where any open Bud Light bottle, he was just picking up.
Yeah, I was double fisting them and darts in my hand.
And drinking my beers.
Yeah.
Drinking my beers.
Well, the one was mine and the other was yours. And darts were
There was also a time where 2 of them were yours and you still drank mine. He had 2 open beers at one point and he just walked over to a different table. I had to start putting my Zin on the beer.
Yeah, you did say that, and that was perfect.
Yeah,
That I do.
I would hope.
I never hit another.
I would never do that.
Yeah, that's you. You should just stop drinking Bud Light.
Rude. You should stop drinking Bud Light as much as you do. We can just both drink it normally. But anyway, so super polite girl came out with her brother.
I never thought of that.
It's just so crazy. It might work.
Now, I'm doing math over here.
Yeah, that's bad. Bud Light math is bad. He can do Bud Light math like a motherfucker. And no matter how many beers he drinks, it all adds up to a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
It's the easiest math. He's good at fractions. But anyway, so
I wasn't anything more than a 7 out of 10.
the nice girl and her brother, they play us, lose. They lose, not us. And then it's chill. We're going back to playing online. There's really nobody out there. Like, it wasn't a big deal.
I'm 28 beers deep.
It's like almost closing time on a Thursday. It's like damn near 11 o'clock. We're playing people online. This like chick comes out of nowhere and she's just like a look at me kind of person. Like she had to have the center of attention of everybody all the time. She's like standing in the middle of like where we're trying to throw darts.
So that's how it starts.
Yeah. Starts with her like
it was
like,
my.
I want to see these people in the camera, and it was your throw. She's like, I want to see these people in the camera, and she just walks right up to the dartboard, stands there, and you only have 40 seconds to throw a dart. So Tyson really didn't say anything for like the first 10 or 15 seconds, and then as the clock's winding down, she's still fucking
let her
around
take
in
her
front
picture.
of the dartboard. Yeah, as everything's fucking around, like as the time's winding down, he's like, all right, you got to move, and then she still doesn't give a shit. He's like, you got to move, and then he's like, get the fuck out of the way, and then all of a sudden,
28.
bang, just started going off. And then 28 beers deep is apparently when he doesn't have a filter, because then he just starts, he's just like, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
She
like,
is wrong.
And she was.
But she doesn't understand men.
And then she's threatening to like fight us and shit. And it's like, that's like, I've noticed a lot of girls do that now. It's like they'll threaten to fight. It's like,
yeah. And also, that whole intro song.
I will.
Why I was saying like this is Juniata, because she kept saying, I run this fucking town, and I was we've been laughing.
Kept saying
about
it was her bar too. Like,
yeah. Like, I don't know if because Juniata is my town.
I mean, you served in the same military branch as the guy who owns the bar did.
I don't claim Juniata as my town, but I live in Juniata. This is my town.
Love Juniata.
Yeah, this is our town. Like, I don't fucking recognize you, bitch. I don't know where the fuck town you're from. I don't know where the fuck town you're from.
She was just a yappy bitch who just like
She wouldn't. She
was
wouldn't
way
shut
out
the
of
fuck
line,
up.
and then once you told her she was out, you just couldn't reason with her.
No.
Like, you
and then I
couldn't
just
even-
started playing into it because I was just so drunk, and I was just.
And then eventually I had to tell Tyson.
You're not
I had
gonna
to
hit
get
me.
up to him, and I'm like, "Can you please just shut the fuck up? Because we're going home after this game, and I don't want to deal with this anymore."
and I remember that.
And then he starts shaking his head yes. And she goes, "That's it. Whisper and shake your fucking head yes." She goes, "I'll beat the fuck out of both of you little bitches. Both of you pussies." I'm like, nobody's saying anything right now. Like, I have my hands behind my back just trying to fucking finish this game. And meanwhile, we're also getting fucking calamity'd on the dartboard because no one could ever focus and shoot darts in the middle of everything that's going on. I mean, this bitch is screaming for 10 straight minutes.
Well, my first round, she stood in front of. She stood to the right. If this is the line, she stood right here by, not even the glove, like right here by the weights, and I was trying to throw. And then for your round, she stood still the same way. Because
Anyways, not to give her too much time. Not spend too much time on her. But she ended up fucking like trying to ruin our night. Didn't work. But that's it. We were just trying to play some darts by ourselves.
So,
But you had 30 beers.
yeah, and almost got into a scrum with. Oh, remember me telling her like, she said, I'm gonna get so and so after you. You know, whether she said like her brother or something, like she just kept saying that. I'm like, you need a fucking army. Like,
You did. I do remember you saying you're gonna need more than that.
And so I got into a little bit of a scrum on Sunday. If you live in Juniata,
Well, before we get back to that part of the story, so then because of Juneteenth and Tyson having 30
Yes.
beers,
yeah,
he
you're right.
didn't get a good night's sleep. I also didn't get a good night's sleep. And then come over the next day, walk in, he's sleeping, get up.
I knew I needed at least to take a nap. I knew that, and I don't never nap.
Yeah. You took a 2-hour nap.
Yeah.
And then I get here, you're like, I got to get a shower, and we're like talking, but I can tell when you're just like not feeling the same. You know what I mean? You're not the same person. Like
I wasn't.
I was just like, he doesn't want to joke. There's like, he barely
Yeah.
wants to talk. You know
You're
what
exactly
I mean?
right
Like,
with saying that. You
Yeah.
don't want to joke. I don't even think of it that way.
yeah.
But, like, my energy. You know what I mean? Like,
So you're like, let me go get a shower. I'm like, all right. And
have
then
fun.
I was like, oh shit, the Rangers-Pirates game's on. So I turned it on, and you were like, fuck yeah, let's watch this. And then it was just wraps from there because I fell asleep on the couch because I literally
you.
maybe got 4 hours of sleep. I fall asleep, wake up, it's like 9 o'clock. He has an L-shaped couch like this. This my side, this his side. I sleep, obviously. No, I don't lay down to start.
We lay
I just sit in the motherfucker and sleep like this. And I wake up, and normally, like, if he's passed out drunk, he's asleep like this. But if he's sleeping because he's tired, he's asleep laying down. Like, I don't want to be woken
I put
up.
my legs up.
Yeah. And I wake up at like 9:20, and he's legged up on the couch, and I'm like, oh, there's no way we're recording tonight. So then I just like fall back asleep, wake up at like 10 o'clock, hang out here till 11, just in case the off chance that you like wake up, we record like an hour and upload it. And you woke up at one point right at like 10:45 when I was watching this guy play golf, and you like woke up, looked at me, I looked at you, you rolled over, went back to sleep, and I just started my truck. Then I went home and played golf on the...
I deeply apologize.
He's so
Dude.
deep. He's so deep.
I'm so deep in you right now as I talk.
As I apologize.
as I look at you right in the face and I talk.
He's so deep in this apology.
I'm all the way as deep as I could be.
Imagine your name's apology. That's how deep Izzy is.
I'm not deep. And I'm just it's my bad, dog. Like, I fucked up, man. I should never have drank that much. Understanding, because we've been through this shit so many fucking times. Like, you've seen bad episodes.
I will say,
And-
you've been recognizing that on your days off you might drink too much
Yes.
before the episode.
Yes.
This one kind of snuck up on you with a middle of the week holiday.
Yes.
It was crazy.
I also realized that
You probably forgot you had June 19th off until June 18th.
I did.
You're like, oh, well, I got to drink. Free holiday, I got to
It's
drink.
not that I don't love that holiday. It's just it's
Didn't
just,
even have a calendar.
It's only 2 years old.
Look at the calendar. Is Juneteenth on the calendar?
On Ferris.
Yeah.
Nope. Father's Day's on there.
You remember that?
So yeah, I'm deeply sorry, because I remember before we had a podcast, like, it was, I delivered mail. I've been delivering mail since I was 18. B was there for like 8 years.
Me, B, not the meth smoker. B, that's him. I'm regular B.
That's
It don't
B.
Kareem.
It
It don't Kareem like that.
don't Kareem like that.
I'll cut all this. It'll just be you apologizing and saying, I smoke meth, is what it'll be. The whole video, I'll cut it up. I deeply apologize. I'm so deep in here in this apology. B smokes meth.
That might be the episode title. Nah.
Would you put a little asterisk where the E is?
Behinds.
I'm Brandon.
So I'm when B wouldn't be there, when he was done working at the post office and just on his days off, like, there was always these podcasts that I could listen to. And it didn't fucking, I know I do mine, but like, and we're getting fans and we love them. It's never hit me like, we never missed an episode. And it fucking hit me as soon as I was at work the next day. I was like, you piece of shit, you could have stayed up fucking all night. You fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? Like the people, no matter if they were gonna hate it or like it, like they not wanted it but expected it. Like it becomes your routine. And I genuinely apologize. Like it's on me. Sorry. I shouldn't have ever drank that much, ever. And
Next year, I'm going to let him know a week before Juneteenth.
and I woke up and I'm fucking hungover. I'm like, God damn it. I didn't even wake up and have time to get a shower. I woke up and I looked in the mirror and I wasn't going to get a shower unless my hair wasn't straight. But I didn't even get a shower just to get my hair straight. I just put my head in the shower, curtain open, didn't get a shower, nothing. Brushed my teeth and left. And as I get to my fucking truck, I see 5 birds.
Firing squad.
A flighter. What we would call in the army is a skull, but like
Fighter jet almost.
a squadron of fighter birds. Shit.
They honed in on a specific position. And
All around my bird.
It's almost like they simultaneously shit at the same time, too.
All around the door handle of my truck. And I'm like, I can't. This is like, it's. We'll post it to Locker Room Talk. It's crazy. Just go on to Locker Room Talk _1. You'll see it. It's insane what they did in one night or one morning. I mean, there's 5 different shit piles.
They must have found a wormhole.
And one was huge.
They must have found a honey hole of worms.
One was the size and weight of a baseball, just on the side of my door. How do you shit on the side of the door? You have to be flying in and just dump shit. But then 4 other ones did it after. Listen, it's so bad. I promise you, go to that Instagram and look at the picture. I want to catch a fucking... Because I washed my truck because of the pollen.
Is there like a line?
No.
Is there like a power line or something there?
No, there's nothing. I washed my truck because of get all the winter shit off of it, right? Then I washed my truck because of the pollen. Then I washed my truck again because of the pollen. Now I'm like, pollen's gonna fucking be done by now. Wash it again. Won't stop. I haven't washed it since. No, I did wash it. And it's been like 2 weeks, and there's still a light pollen on it. But I honestly like washing it like if anything's on it. You know what I mean? Just giving it a spray down once a week. Even just throw $1 quarters in there. Just spray it down. Now I have to fucking wash it because birds annihilated it out of nowhere on the driver's side door. That makes me look so fucking goofy. And I might catch a charge for pulling out a firearm in the city, trying to shoot fucking birds. I want to just wake up and just even see how that could happen. Wait till you see what happened. You seen it.
I seen it. It was almost like it was like a calculated attack.
5 birds shit in the same spot. And they can't just sit right there unless they just flew to that point, flew to the shit.
Do your windows have like the little guards over?
No.
Beats the piss out of me. Beats the shit
But
out
they
of my
didn't hit
bird.
the handle, so they all came in from a fucking angle.
What if it was one guy just repeat offending?
That's what I'm thinking, and I swear to fucking
the bird gods.
G.O.D. Dude, I wish I could ever figure out what bird just did that, or 5 birds. And if I could ever get my hands on them, I would put a piece of duct tape from one fucking wing to the other on their back and just hold their wings open. And then I'd hold them like a little paper airplane. And I live on a hill, and there's a building right beside me. Brick building, some cinder blocks building right beside me. I'd run down this whole fucking hill. And do you ever see cricket players when they fucking wind up right before they throw? As I'm holding this fucking bird, I'd fucking wind up. Game 7 of the World Series, 9th inning. So I catch the fly ball. Somebody's going home. I'd throw this fucking bird.
Ironically, crow hop a bird.
Oh, crow hop it. As hard as I ever crow hopped. And with a fucking foot to go to that brick building, I'd let it go.
So close to breaking your hand off the cinder block.
And I want to tape its wings just so it can get maximum fucking speed.
On its face.
As hard as I can. The way they shit on my truck, dude, that's crazy.
Why wouldn't you just hold the bird down and poop on it? That's where
No, you won't understand it. You won't understand how I feel. That's it.
I mean, you do got to go wash himself then after you shit him.
Nah, I don't want him to live no more.
I noticed. I did know that. I did notice that. How you wanted to kill him. When you spoke about murdering him from throwing him a foot away from...
Running down a hill. No, get it right. Running fucking down my hill.
Traveling at 35 miles.
Cricket crow hop.
As close as you
baseball crow hop. Rip my headphones out crow hop.
As close as you said you wanted to get to the wall and as fast as you'd be traveling, you'd concuss yourself.
Yeah,
after...
I almost want to hurt myself. I would throw my arm out. Try to get... The one that did the baseball size one?
It would be funny, though, if, like, you threw it at an angle where it just, like...
And they all ate red berries.
He popped out of the tape and then just flew off.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
And then shit on your truck on the way off.
God. Oh, wow. You just pissed me off to a whole nother level. That would drive... Oh, man. Shit.
You threw it, you busted backwards out the tape.
Yeah.
Shit's on the
He
truck.
slips out. I'm sweating so hard he slips out. Wow, I never even thought of that.
Bird ball.
I don't know how I'd ever catch him.
But never have another chance. But he'd shit on your truck every day.
I'd shoot any bird that looks...
There's a bug on the microphone.
I'd shoot any bird that looked like him. I'd be in jail for just firing up into the air, and they don't understand why. And then they call me crazy.
That's Birdman.
But he kills them.
That's Bird Guy.
He'll throw rocks and what are those fucking bolos that fucking...
Oh, you used to be best friends with
You drop some, I drop some. What the fuck?
Well, I punched the mic because there was a bug on it. You used to be best friends with the Bird Guy. Still kind of am. He's pretty cool. He just hates birds. There's really nothing else bad about him. He's just fucking killing a lot of birds. I mean, and like for good cause. And you know you didn't kill the right one every time because you wake up every morning to a fresh 5-banger shit on your truck. You know you didn't kill the right one.
If he never... You know the thing that bugs me the most?
It just keeps you up at night.
The thing that bugs me the most is that they're the oldest creature alive. Like, they survived the fucking... What extincted the dinosaurs. All these small little birds is what survived because they can fly real fast and they can pick all the body parts up and shit. That's why the big creature, the pterodactyls and the quetzal never survived. The tapiara. Little art for you. That's why they never survived. So they're just the biggest dickheads.
You might be autistic.
They're just the biggest dickheads in the world. Like you have, and the same with bugs. You have the whole ability to fly and go anywhere you fucking want, and you want to be right in my fucking face. Am I wrong?
Dude, these cicadas at the golf course are fucking. Oh, I want to kill every one of them.
Yeah, I mean, you should feel that way. You could have went anywhere.
And
You're limitless.
You're sniffing my
four-legged,
crotch.
a four-legged animal is limitless. Sharks
Limited.
Limited. Yeah, okay. And then like sharks, they only travel up the East Coast and shit or West Coast, and every animal stays in their
Habitat.
yeah, but it's also the limits that they can travel in amounts of time. These fucking bugs could fly anywhere.
I mean, there's one right on the microphone.
You don't. You're weightless, right? All your wings just flap you as fast as you want to go, straight. But you want to be right in my face. I'm gonna go out of my effort to kill you.
Speaking of things that fly that got killed, Jerry never remembered killing Little Wings.
No, he does remember, and he's ashamed of
It
it.
was on 12's
He's
T-Box.
ashamed of it. Yes.
Right? I never forgot it. I told him, I was like, on 12's T-Box, you mangled a butterfly.
Oh, he doesn't remember it.
He said he didn't remember, yeah.
Wow, that's even more disrespectful. And we should let him know.
Yeah.
Jay,
Jeremy.
schoolboy Jay,
Tyson's cousin.
he killed a fucking butterfly. It was just flying, and he just swapped it with his driver and knocked it down out of the air, and then fucking banged it with the driver. Now he's not an animal killer like that. He's not.
He's a pervert.
He's a He's a pervert. I think he wanted to molest that Lil Wings. But once we seen
Hit it
that,
with the biggest stick he had.
he gave it the big stick. Yeah, so now we always shout out for Little Wings.
Shout out Little Wings.
He was just flying, man.
I'm not forgotten.
We said
Clearly never forgotten. He was black and yellow. I'd never
Black and
forget him. Yeah.
a little bit of white.
A little bit of white. Speckles. And he murdered him right in front. It was unprovoked. Like he wasn't even in like a circle.
That's
yeah.
first degree.
Yeah. It was like a Harambe situation. Just, it was premeditated homicide. They should have booked him.
Yeah.
There's no statute of limitations on that. I hope one day they make butterfly murder a thing and they get Jeremy for it. 'Cause I'll testify.
Oh yeah, I'll sign whatever you need.
Put it on the record.
We need shirts that say Lil Wing.
We were gonna have a Low Wings Memorial Golf Tournament.
We should just start a fucking rapper name called Lil Wings. It's a AI version of Lil Wayne.
And all he raps about is the death of his butterfly homies on the golf course. I saw a black snake on the golf course the other day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you grab it?
Tried to. As soon as I
remember I grabbed one?
Yeah, as soon as I even reached my hand at its tail, it cocked its head back at me, so I slapped it on the ass real quick.
Oh, so you touched it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Glove side.
Yeah, I mean I grabbed it and pulled it just a smidge, but
I mean, dude, I like walked.
they're not venomous, so you
I
can
walked
take it
around it and then tried to come from behind it because I wanted to pick it up by the fucking head and then take a picture of it. Say Filio forgot a stick because he was on stick duty. But as soon as, dude, it must have like felt my shadow or something because as soon as I got behind it, like I walked a big loop. It was probably
their tongue senses your heartbeat.
crazy.
Yeah.
I do that to a couple girls. Come on now. Come on now.
So I got into, if you live in Juniata
Oh yeah.
this Sunday,
Fuck the birds.
fuck the birds. Oh, you know what? Before we get off of birds, I was, dude, do you remember the Mexicools in WWE? It was super crazy and psychosis. The Mexicools.
Yeah, it sounds.
They used to wear the black jerseys. The one had
Oh
the,
yeah.
They'd be moon salt and everything. Remember how they used to come out on the lawnmowers?
Yeah.
Dude, I was riding around my yard the last time I cut it. I've never cut it that fast. I was feeling good, right?
You seem like the type.
And I was just having fun. And I was just like listening to a podcast or music or whatever I was listening to. But normally I go around the yard just like meticulous and like I really try and get like almost damn near every blade of grass. Like I could just go slow and just get it all. And I was just zooming. I've never went this fast ever. As full speed as I could go on the lawnmower. I'm just cutting the grass. I don't care if it fucking doesn't get it or not. Dude, I'm just flying. Yeah, the only thing that didn't make me one of the Mexicals is that I didn't have my foot up on the hood. But I'm flying through the yard, right? And when you're driving the mower, in my yard, you got to watch out for tennis balls, maybe some sticks, a rock. Yeah. Just even a piece of cardboard that flies out of the trash. I'll just stop and move it just so it just doesn't blow it.
Shred it to pieces,
Yeah.
blow it everywhere, yeah.
So I'm running around I'm making myself laugh how fast I'm going. Dude, I'm like literally like back like that.
Your batteries are working
But
good.
it's not because I'm going too fast. I'm just like chilling, just cruising around the yard. And I see right out in front of me a dead bird. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I should get old. I remember thinking I should get an old like Walmart bag and pick that up and then just throw it in the trash. And I just go, sure. And I just fucking blew that thing to a million pieces.
Somebody did the same thing at the
But
golf course.
I had that thought like for a second, like, yeah, I should get an old Walmart bag and take that over to first.
Somebody did the same thing at the golf course on 15 under the tree on the right side. And by somebody, I mean Popeye. there's this bird under this tree and just feathers everywhere. And like this bird carcass has been ripped to pieces, but like these feathers have just been like clearly run
Well, that could have been a hawk.
lawnmower. No, the bird was eaten by a hawk. The feathers were shredded by a lawnmower.
Yeah, this bird wasn't eaten by a hawk, but it was just dead. And I just like,
Could have been eaten by a fucking
I was just
gunner.
Listen, if I was going the speed I normally go, I just stopped. But I was going so fast, and it just like, because my grasp was a little high, like I didn't see it till I was right up on it, and I was like, "That's a dead bird." Get a Walmart bag. Sure.
Fertilizer.
And that just made me laugh more. Just kept going.
Hopefully is the one that shit on your truck.
It's not. That happened days later.
Speaking of what happened days ago.
So I got I got into a. It's not even a fight. A little scrum at
That's
the
all you
bar.
do at the train on is start fights.
I didn't start none. Because I'll never start nothing. That's what you'll understand.
Start none, won't be none.
That's what you'll understand about me. Is that like, man, I know I'm tough. Tough guys don't start fights. Because I know I'll hurt the normal person very quickly. You will too. Like it's gonna happen. Especially if we're together. Like, how could you ever even start nothing?
Too
like,
much chemistry in here. We're the
Yeah.
tag team champs.
So, like, remember when... Oh, shit. So... So if you live in Juniata...
I remember.
So if you live in Juniata, you'll know that there was a bunch of cop cars. There was like 7 or 8 at the Trine on Sunday night.
About a week ago.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, you had something to do with it.
I don't know. Not really, no. So, me and Jay are... Well, I shot 83 on Sunday. So I'm feeling great, right?
You do plus.
Especially exactly where I need to be moving into the tournament.
2 man.
Yeah. Which we're playing in.
3 weeks away.
Yeah. And I'm feeling great. My mom and dad, we always go to Hooks after golf, all the golf guys. And my mom and dad says they want to go to the Trino and get some food. So me and Jay, we got the darts, first day of the darts. And so we go down there, me and
Darts
my dad
De
play.
Leon.
My dad won again, first game.
Mom said he was a professional.
He's good. He's sneaky good.
It's big filio for you. Don't mind the disparity between the tan on my arms and the tan on my legs. It just now started getting nice enough to wear shorts.
Facts. So me and Jay are playing darts. We ended up playing some other team, or we're playing online, and we start hearing some commotion. My dad had left. My mom's playing the skill machine. We start hearing some commotion out front, and I'm like, well, Jay says, do you think we should go out there? And I'm like, hell no. No. Before, when we were younger, we would have went right out there just to watch. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now that we're older, we don't want to get anywhere near.
Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil.
I didn't see nothing. I barely heard it, anything. You know what I mean? And honestly, it sounds like a verbal altercation. The only people that, now I don't even know if he was out there, but none of my Army buddies are out there. None of my baseball buddies are out there. None of any people that we know or Jay knows are out there, like Jay's cousins and stuff. None of them are out there. The only one that could be out there was Shate and Afer, and Shate don't get nothing like that. So I'm like, and Jenna, Jeremy's sister, Jay's sister, is working the bar.
Who's your actual blood cousin?
Yeah. So maybe that's why Jay was concerned at first, but I'm like, Jenna's so small, she's like 90 pounds. Jenna's so small that like she doesn't get involved if there's a fight, she just calls 911. Like that's just protocol. So she doesn't go and try and break it up, like John would. John would just go over there and kick them both out. And
right here, good right here.
Jenna just calls 911. So I'm like, ain't nothing going on. She's just going to kick them out. And because I just think it's verbal. So we ended up going like 2 or 3 more throws on the dart game. And we both go take a piss. We lose. We both go take a piss.
One person bathroom. They both go at the same time.
Nah, it's a 2 people bathroom, breeze.
Is it? I've never been in there with another guy.
So, while we're in the bathroom, like we are both just washing our hands, and all I hear is my mom just yell, Tyson, Jeremy, Jenna. And we didn't even hesitate. We just bust out the fucking door, especially as soon as we heard Jenna. You know what I mean? Like, I heard my mom's voice, but I was like, fucking, I can get there before my mom. What could my mom be in? As soon as she says Jenna, we're moving. And I was out first. So if you think of this table right here as the bar, this back half is where the bar darts are, and that's right here. We got skills machines right here. Then there's a little cut in between us, like where the Altoona and Pittsburgh hat is. That's like the bathroom area, only on the right. And then you get up to where B is from the Pirates hat, and that's the front bar. So we come out of this middle area. Now, right where B's beer is, that front beer, that's like the top of the bar, right? And it's a perfect square up front. Either side of the bar, if there was nobody in there, me and B can't walk shoulder to shoulder to get back to the back room.
Shoulders are too big.
Not only that, but you could have a skinny chick beside you and you can't walk shoulder to shoulder.
It's a small hallway.
Yeah. And now that there's a fight in the front and everybody has stood up and just moved to the corners of the bar. So now if there was not already space to move up there, everybody's pushed up to the front. And so me and Jay just bust out to the left. There's a trap door out to the left. We run down the block. Right at the left corner, right there, there's the original door. Nobody uses that thing. But it is open. I blow right through that thing. And as soon as I get in, I feel people like this, and I immediately look over at the people across from me. It's people I don't recognize, and they're all standing like this. Like, oh shit, like it's high school. Like, look at this fight going on, nobody touched each other. And then I look back like this, and it's the same thing. And I just walk up over to where my cousin has a girl in full guard, but she's low, and my cousin Jenna is just fucking throwing them on her. She's under the table where we sit, right by the TV. Mm-hmm. Jenna is like got her head by the TV way, and she's throwing them on her. I just go up behind this girl, and I just like with two hands, just gently, not gently, but like I just pull her off of her. It's just girls, you know what I mean? Like they're not.
Facts.
I literally just pull her off of her, and she just dives like just crawls back on her, and then I pull her off of her, and then when I pull her off of her, I turn towards more this right side. Now, B, right where your elbow is a door also on the front side.
Door here. The fight's happening here.
Yes. And so when I pull her off of her, I go to the right side, and as I'm down like this, I got my hands on her hips, like just pulled her off of her. All I feel is two hands, one on my shoulder and like one on my lat. And this guy says, "Hey, buddy, get your fucking hands off her." And I go from this position to straight up like fucking this and grab this fucking dude and 1, 2, shoot. Just fucking get this guy out the door.
Jazzy Jeff.
I could see that it, like, when I was down in this position, the 3-point stance really, that I just blew up on this fucking guy. In that moment, I could see the outside. And I just took him towards that way, and I knew as I was moving him, like, just throw him out.
You're gone, buddy. We'll see you.
And then I turned around, and I got ready to get hit, and everybody was still standing where they were standing. And I'm like, so then my mom got free. My mom was getting held by
Jeremy
somebody.
doing anything?
Hold on.
All right, holding.
My mom ended up getting free from whoever the fuck was holding her, like that whole fucking rope. Maybe she was just trying to get her way through that whole fucking crowd of people. And she got to me. I'm ready to hit somebody. There's nobody to be hit. Nobody wants nothing.
Only thing left to beat's my meat.
So Jenna was free. They got control. People got control of the other girl after I ripped her off. And then Jeremy came through the door, that door, elbow door, and then we kicked that bitch out, locked the door, and then they were all outside. And we went into the back room. We come back into the back room. I never took my eyes off the hallway just in case they wanted to fucking come back and get some. And Jeremy and my mom were talking right here. And then just maybe even 40 seconds later, red and blue lights. Like, it was awesome. So then we went out back to smoke. Still in the bar, but went out back patio season. We went out back to smoke. Just, I mean, everybody's coming back there then. you know what I mean? They want to hear what I got to say.
What happened?
My adrenaline's pumping, you know what I mean? Because I threw this...
You lift him off the ground.
I threw that fucking guy out of the bar. So, here's what happened. That first little bit of altercation that we heard, there was actually a fight. Like a real fight gun. Dudes were swinging. And so those two dudes got kicked out. There was a girl, that was associated with one of them, that was maybe closing a tab, or maybe even she wasn't associated with one of them. Maybe because she was just talking shit to Jenna. And then Jenna don't play that shit. So she just started talking, not talking shit, but just like, bitch, you won't fucking do nothing. Then this chick just grabbed Jenna by the hair and was pulling on her hair. Jenna just went with it, went right over the top, right at her. That's how they end up on the ground. That's when me and Jay are in the bathroom. That's when my mom yells. We get to the front, and then Jay flanks. Jay never came through the side door. He flanked to the fucking elbow door. And he had a guy by the throat saying, like, because he was trying to get back in the door, and he's like, no. Like, at the time, Jay caught him at, like, the time he had just opened up the door. You know what I mean? And then Jay caught him like this. He's like, no, you're not going back in there. And the guy's like, yeah, I got to get back in there. And Jay's like, no, Jay said, if you fucking move, like, I'm hitting you. You know what I mean? And so that's why the door's open. Then that's when that fucking guy puts his hands on me, and then you just see Jay just sees a fucking guy flying out the bar.
Imagine if the guy Jay had by the throat wasn't even at the tree. He's just walking by. Just like...
They were fighting to get back inside.
Yeah, I know, but it would have just been even funnier if it was just a random guy.
Well, I thought of this dude. I'm like, if I was that guy that was trying to get back in, because I know you're in there, and I'm trying to get back in, and I just see you come flying out of it, we're not going back in.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
It's a double sidewalk. This guy's head was damn near to the street.
I'm only going back in if Charlie's in there. Any other reason, I ain't going back in.
And
I just seen you get Jazzy Jeffed out the motherfucker.
And as soon as I had him, I know I had him on his tippy toes. And
what was his build? Give me a build here.
He's not anybody that's ever worked out in his life. He's more of a redneck type. And he's just fat. He's just lazy fat.
But we're talking like heavy. 6 foot, 220.
He's maybe 6 foot. He's too fucking disgusting. He's too disgusting for society. He's too disgusting for the trainer.
Like 200 pounds, easy?
Yeah, I mean...
Was it a lot of titty you grabbed?
No, I mean...
Just built like us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no muscle at all. Like, he's somebody that, like, I genuinely hate. That they just have a little bit of size on somebody. They only pick on people, they're fat.
How old?
He's younger than us.
Oh, he was younger than us, really?
Yeah. They're probably, like, 20.
You jeffed him. Was the girl that was fighting Jenna young, too?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I was picturing, like...
Well, also, I never really got a clear look at him. Because when that dude hit I never seen him before I even pushed him. I got my hands on him before my eyes got on him. And
Thursday you couldn't have done that.
Listen, Jay says it's the best. and he said it to you. He's like, I will never get that image out of my head of that dude.
Oh, his face after he hit
he was like this, dude. He was like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck you did was come up to me and said, get your hands off her fucking butt. Or he said, get your fucking hands off her, buddy. All right, I'll put them on you. What do you want? You thought that was better?
Option B, you got it. My hands are off her. They're on you now.
I wasn't putting no hands on her except just to
Diffusing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was clear that I wasn't getting her from fucking behind.
Kidney shot.
I was pulling her by the waist respectfully. I didn't have like one underarm. Like, yeah, get off her, dude.
Jay, record it. Now you scared.
I grabbed her just fucking by the hips and just lightly, she came off. She came very lightly from light penetration. Very light movement made her come off.
She was so off.
But maybe I'm just that strong. Which
she
I
big
am
or
that
small?
strong. No, she was damn near our size.
Linebacker, bitch.
Because he's fucking ugly. Ugly goes together. 1 plus 1. This dude's never worked out a day in his life. He's just he's probably a truck driver.
Took a flight on Sunday night.
Oh, and he took a flight. Because there's a step down. He was airborne. He never thought that Sunday.
I mean, I've been kicked out of bars. I've never been tossed out.
No, you've never been thrown out.
I've been thrown out, but I ain't
He's
never been thrown out.
And his friends will remember that. His girl I don't know if that was his girl, but a lot of people got it. See, and he never gets the chance to come back because he got barred. And they're suing him for assault because chick hit a bartender. And I think this dude was in it anyway. You know what I mean? If he comes up and touches me.
We got to record if they ask you to be a witness, you got to record the court case. Take the camera, vlog it.
Well, to me, it was just crazy that, like, when it all started, all that noise that we heard, I'm like, when Jay says, should we go see what's going on? I'm like, no.
I'd have been there in a minute.
Why? Why would we go see it? Like, let's stay as far away as we can. I don't even want to be a witness. I don't care. Like, if he pulls out a knife and people start screaming, like, now we have to go fucking see if we can save people's lives and shit and see what the fuck's going on. But we have perfect access to just jump over the fence in the back. You know what I mean? If it's crazy, if it's a gun. Yeah. But we don't need to be anywhere near that. Like, and then I'm all up in it.
I am it.
Oh, man.
I'm it.
I'm the seed. I really made the seed. I mean, dudes have came up to me for days now and just said, like, you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Dude, the amount of fucking time I was just at random places. There's cops all at the tree on Sunday night. Yeah, my boy Tyson was throwing people.
We seen Ian and Merck at the golf
literally
course.
told people you Jazzy. I was like, you ever seen the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? You know when Uncle Phil throws Jazzy Jeff out the front door? I said, my boy did that to somebody at the tree on Sunday night. Scooped him out the door.
I really did. Because
good on you, too. I mean, if I'm defusing a fight and someone put their hands on me, they're trying to fight. They're you know what I mean? They're not trying to help defuse it.
He puts your hand on your shoulder.
He doesn't even have to say words. You know what I mean? Because he's not helping. He doesn't even have to say words. I know you're not here to help me, buddy.
He made a grab like this, and he said, get your fucking hands off her, buddy.
Next thing he knew, he was outside of the sidewalk. Next thing he knew, he was on the sidewalk. He went from touching you to touching earth.
He flying through the air. It's a double
fast.
sidewalk.
He's telling his girl that it all happened so fast. I came to get you. Next thing I know, I got caught.
Now trying to act like a man. After something like that. Trying to act tough to your friends.
From what your mom said, they were saying like hella racist, disrespectful shit.
No, I didn't hear none of that. I think my mom was just.
Well, that's what started it originally.
Oh,
she said.
okay.
So the first shit you
I
heard
misunderstood.
is what your mom said, that the girl was just, because the fight happened and they kicked the one person out, but not the other, and the girl was like, "You're an N-word lover. That's why I fought."
Wow.
Yada yada, and that's why she started going after Jenna, and then that shit happened. Then your mom hollered for you, from what your mom said the other day. Cause Sherry, from what I heard, she was ready to throw down too.
Yeah, I really don't know what happened. I mean,
Jay hitting the flank is all
Jay
time.
hitting the flank was all time. It was a
good on you, Jay Mon.
Because he has to know that I have this side at least covered. The flank is
and it
crazy.
couldn't be any more ever than you could handle.
And he stopped the dude from getting back in, which would have been a 2-on-1, and then dude doesn't come back in because he sees his buddy get fucking tossed.
None of this shit happened.
There's a gorilla loose inside.
Bull in China show up. None of this ever happens when I'm around. Some kids did get lippy with us
dude!
Thursday
If you were there, it'd have been. This story would have been amazing.
I'd have been in handcuffs.
Yeah, probably. You'd have hit somebody.
100%. As soon as because I would have went out and tried to get the girl off Jenna, and then as soon as that guy would have touched me, I'd have never went to push him. I'd have just 3-point stance. Ha! Just elbowed him right in the jaw.
Just left uppercut, coming straight up, fucking knock his head to the fucking moon.
Did you say something? As soon as I hit him,
get your fucking hands off her, buddy.
Say something.
Get your fucking hands off her, buddy.
You got it.
You got it. Right on you. You
hit him with an Aaron Donald. You got it. Careful what you wish for. Bang.
Never looked at his face.
Never had to.
And Jay says that he thinks that he's seen him before, like early in the day, and he was wearing glasses. When he hit his back to the ground, he wasn't wearing glasses. And Jay says, while they were in the doorway fighting, Jay was like this. Like Jay had him maybe like this. When the dude's fighting with the door, Jay's got him by the throat, and then this dude just comes flying the fuck out, and he wasn't wearing glasses, and Jay says he heard a snap. So I might have not only pushed this guy out the fucking bar.
Might have broke his neck.
Well,
or his glasses.
I smashed his glasses too. Might have.
Oh yeah, I'd have hit him with a 6 to 12 uppercut like you'd have never seen.
See, here's the thing. Like, you see these egg weights right here. Like, I actually try and be good at boxing. I haven't hit the heavy bag in a while, but I've been hitting it actively for years. And, like, anytime you want to learn something, I'd, like, teach you it. Or, like, when we hit in the heavy bag, it's like, it's more than just fucking landing that punch. It's like how to break down into getting that punch. Like, how do you want him to stand? And breaking it all down, and, like, I could throw a fake. I could just set him up to exactly how I want him to just fucking destroy him. Like, I think I'm at a level of fighting where the normal people that I just meet in life, they have no chance. Unless you have, like, good grappling. Good grappling will beat anybody. I can defend myself very well against grappling, but good grappling beats anybody. Especially in a street fight, because then you just fucking choke me out. You're a fucking faggot. But
Pride Month.
Pride Month. I can say it. I can say it only. Gay. And I can say the N-word in March.
March? It's not even Black History Month.
Well, in March I can say the N-word.
Why?
If I can say faggot in June.
But Black History Month's February.
Oh, it's February. In February.
Camera just died. Let's get a pause.
And we're back. So, I forget exactly what we were talking about, but fighting is just like chess, and you're very good at chess. Like, imagine just...
You're talking about hitting a heavy bag.
Yeah, just training for.
You were saying
fight.
like you won't fight just a regular person because you feel like
Yeah,
you
I
hurt him
can't.
too bad.
And the way I'm gonna ever fight somebody in a fist fight is actually throwing palms, because that palm, like that connection to your forearm, that's why you won't break your wrist if you can hit with just the palm. And it's still it's actually more of a powerful punch. Your regular punch, you would think, is just like holding your hand and just throwing it, but you should actually have your thumb a little bit tucked under, because that makes more of a better connection and just keeps everything tighter. People don't know that. I know that. Like, you're gonna get fucking palm strikes from me, but I'm also that fast and that good. Like, I practice, man. And fighting is just like chess. It's the same as why I said anybody that is good at grappling would.
Don't let him fool you. That Jethro's chick had him shaking.
You have to first take me down. I could get my
Biggest fear
strike.
is fat dudes.
My biggest fear is fat dudes. Yes, I'm afraid of them
They take him
smothering
down.
me.
Yep, they take him down at Denver.
I can't get you off.
Can't beat mass.
Yeah. But if the same way as grappling, he has to put me in the way that he wants me. As far as like he know what he's gonna do if my left leg is out front or my right leg is out front? You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, but I've heard about it.
I mean, I know you want to say pause like a motherfucker.
It's right here. I'm holding some of the pause in this zid, and that's how bad I want to say it.
But that's how fighting is. It's like I don't look at somebody. If somebody swung, it's just all breaking it down. Like what hand just swung, and if you swung your left arm at me, and I just was able to block it, I'm coming right arm at you, because now that pushes you forward. You're not a good. You the hand because of me. Get the hand up
Find me right now.
at any time. But like when we were younger, we didn't really like.
Oh, we wrestled.
We wrestled a little bit. We worked on some shit. But like as we get smarter and older, now we're fucking getting better at this shit. And we never expect to fight, but we have a.
I'm slipping that shit.
Yeah, exactly. That just even what you did right there is something nobody does. They don't have a thought process of that.
Yeah, because
like
I can
slipping and moving.
This and like this whole motion
The
happens
whole
quicker than you saw it coming.
The whole Philly shell idea, like that's unbeatable. If you could do that in a street fight, it's unbeatable. If you were in seats at a baseball game, which we're going tomorrow, like that's how I'm fighting somebody. Like you can't.
World champions.
Well, in seats, if he's above me, I'm going hockey, grabbing that fucking
Gotta
jersey.
pull him to your level. You can never
Yeah.
lose the high ground.
Yeah.
Gotta pull him to your level. And if it's an old lady, just
But that high ground don't mean shit if you can get your arms up. That's what none of you never do. You never just. If you throw one punch this way, the other arm goes up. Like it just. If you release one goes up. It never does not happen that way. It's never once that your hand is down here and this goes up. No. If one goes out, one's up. Always protect yourself. Keep a shoulder in it too.
protect your neck.
Protect your neck. Keep a shoulder.
Yes, but correct. We are going to a Pirates game tomorrow.
We are going to a Pirates game. But that's a little game for the fucking Young Bucks or just anybody. That's game. Like nobody, a lot of podcasters don't know how to fight. I want to fight Jake Paul. I want to fight everybody. I want to fight. Is it Jake or Luke or what's his name? No, it's Jake Paul.
Yeah. Logan's the wrestler.
Yeah.
You hate Logan, too.
I want to fight them all.
Yeah, you hate Logan.
I want to fight every YouTube boxer that think.
But, like,
I don't. I only want to fuck the like KSI's up, like all the faggy ones that think that
two.
that think
For
they're
Pride
tough.
Month.
That's 3, actually.
all
all the fucking ones that think they're tough and good at fighting, I want them all. I want all the smoke.
Shut up. To what he was trying to say before he started calling out fucking YouTuber boxers, boxing or any self-defense is something you should teach your kids at a young age.
Yeah.
Like, I taught Charlie how to throw a punch before she started going to school. Because I'll be damned if some kid hits you and you don't know how to fight back. Like, at least
hit your hands.
You don't have to defend yourself, but you're going to know how to. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't have to. It's your choice whether you do it or not. You don't have to ever hit somebody if you don't want to. But you're going to know how to. And that's all, like...
And she'll never be...
She was 5, she was hitting my hands. I told her how to throw a hook and a jab and a hook and a jab. And we hit the heavy bag. And, like, she knows how to... If shit goes sideways, you know what I mean? Which I can't imagine it does at 9. But if shit goes sideways or if, like, some boy's fucking picking on her and she has to stand up or something, like, she knows... Kick him in the fucking balls. Like, there's no rules in a street fight. Like, get yourself safe. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, and, like, she's a great example of us, of, like, she will never be the reason that there's a fight.
Never.
You wanted this.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted, and this is what we got for you.
Correct.
Like, you can't blame a motherfucker for what you got. This dude gets thrown out the door. Like, I can't.
I didn't ask you to come put your hands.
Yeah, I was trying to break this thing up. You're
Reigniting, instigating. Yeah. Like, if he was trying to help, he would have just got Jenna and tried to pull her apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's trying to help.
get your fucking
Trying to
hands
get
off
hurt,
her, buddy.
is putting your hands on me, the volunteer helping in this situation.
Get your fucking hands off her, buddy.
You got it.
They're all over you.
Your wish
Like a
couldn't have been
spider
great.
web.
Wish couldn't have been granted any faster. You got 2 left.
Well, also blowing up on them. You're.
I remember, I think Jenna or your mom was saying they were starting shit in there, or maybe Jeremy was telling us, they were starting shit in there a couple days before that shit ever happened.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
So
shit.
it was like there were some repeat offenders just looking for fucking a bad time. I hope they come back and see me.
Now they're barred in there getting sued for assault.
Sue Bar.
Like, how do you not get drunk? Well, they got drunk, but like, you didn't have fun getting drunk.
Sobered up.
You would just
real quick.
You just wasted money at that point. You didn't even have fun.
Imagine wasting money to get Jazzy Jack. You don't even buy a bouncer.
Not even by a bounce.
Guy said you're gonna have to head on out of here, buddy.
He thought it must have been.
Check with Jay on the way out.
Check with Jay on the way out.
Hey, Jay's out there on the flank.
Close your subscription.
Jay's on the flank, making sure no one's in Dutchess. Check with him out there. Crazy. At least Sherry didn't have to shoot nobody. The worst part, like you were saying, your mom was getting held back. My mom would have climbed over motherfuckers. You know what I mean? My mom would have went like black.
I just know my mom was like behind people, and I think she was fighting to try and get to the front.
I mean, good on them for not letting your 60-year-old mom get that close to the fight.
But that's how many people were just. But that's has to be
Spectators.
Yeah, rubbernecking. Like, just has to be. People were on each side, either side of the bar. It's skinny. It's there. Like we said, it's you can't put 2 of us. We cannot walk without hitting the bar stools all over down that lane. It's very, very tight. So when you have everybody standing up,
He said
the bartender just went over the bar.
Yeah, you literally have to walk. So, like, if this is regular walking way, you got to walk through this way. That's how skinny it is.
One by one on a light night.
Light night. And when a fight's going, it ain't a light night.
Yeah.
It's hard to get
That's why we had
through there.
to bust and fucking get to the front like we did.
So you came out the bathroom, went out our normal entrance door.
Yeah.
Came out, and then you come through the front, Jay hits
the
this.
corner door, and
Yeah.
Jay hit the flank.
So you came out the building, you come through this way, Jay hit it here. He's choking a dude.
That's why the door's open.
Jazzy Jeffed him.
And I promise you, if I'd have ever seen you fly out that door, because Jay was holding a dude that Jay should have been fighting the guy that I was fighting or was hands on. I should have been fighting the dude that Jay had, but Jay had that fucking dude punked, and I had this fucking dude punked because they were fucking punks, but like Jay, like it was funny how that mix match, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Still handle business. Taking care of business.
The thing is I could I'll never even like.
You wouldn't know him if he walked in tomorrow.
Yep, exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I seen the motherfucker at Sheets, and I'm like, is that motherfucker? And I'm like,
You got to think Jenna has the video.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the videos.
You got to think
there's
Jenna
a ton of
has
videos.
it,
Yeah, we'll get the chance to see him.
We'll post them on Locker Room Talking _1 on Instagram. Make sure you go follow us so we can post. We hit 100 followers. We'll post the value to the scrum. We're going to Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Going to Pity.
Not only are we going to a Pirates-Rangers game at 1:35, we're staying in Pittsburgh tomorrow. So we get to watch Game 7 of the NBA Finals, which is like one of the first Game 7s in quite a while. Get to watch Game 7 of the NBA Finals in Pittsburgh. We might even be able to hit some Topgolf.
We could.
You could bring your clubs. We could hit Topgolf.
I can't swing a club right now. Because after that fight, I did hyperextend my elbow just because of like getting up in him and just exploding out of nowhere like this. I did hyperextend my elbow, so... And we have 2-3 weeks away from the tournament.
True.
So
I'm playing in the tournament
can't
Monday.
Be doing anything
He's
stupid.
caddying for us. You're gonna be yanking that stick. So just get a workout, easy workout, yanking that stick. And we also had the issue where we were high fiving too hard at darts.
Yeah, and me and Jay did it the next day.
Crazy. Fingers hurting and shit. But gonna have a lit day in Pittsburgh tomorrow for Tyson's birthday. So this is your birthday episode?
No. Next one is.
Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, it comes out on your birthday. Yeah.
What comes out on my mom's birthday?
We record on your birthday. It comes out on your mom's birthday. I thought today was Friday. I looked at the thing and it said the 21st.
Oh wow. And we apologize for that again.
We do.
Again.
I apologize for Tyson and he apologizes for himself. So we're both sorry.
Yeah, I feel so bad. Dude, you never know how bad I
Imagine
felt.
how good you're going to feel tomorrow. Because we haven't been in Pittsburgh since we ran the marathon either.
Oh, but we weren't even in Pittsburgh.
We ran the whole thing.
I know.
All of Pittsburgh. We're gonna walk past places we ran yesterday. We're sleeping in a
Should
place
we bring our marathon medals?
I mean, maybe.
We should just wear them.
Get Corey Seager.
In the front row?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
Wow, we didn't even think of that. We should just do it.
I mean, mine's always in the truck, so I keep that motherfucking thing on me.
That we're definitely going to be on TV.
100%. With the marathon medal.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. Dick Sporting Goods 2025.
Yeah.
They might throw us on the Instagram.
We're definitely going to be on TV. Or at least during an inning.
Mm-hmm. They might come interview us. I'll say, yeah, Skeens is my best friend.
Grew up with Skeezer.
Oh, in California.
And I grew up with Seeger.
In Cali. Yeah. Where's Seeger from?
North Carolina.
Better chance that you grew up with
Where's Skeezer from?
California. Out there with Mac. Shout out, Mac. Miss you, buddy. But yeah,
Mac.
Golf tournament with my dad Monday.
Well, hold on. So we're going to see the Pirates games. We're sitting front row. If this is the end of the dugout and the guys are warming up right here for Texas, because on the front first base line, we are sitting on the aisle seats to the dugout. No?
Yeah, we're the last,
where the dugout ends, that's our aisle seats. And that's where we're sitting. And
Section 12, row F, seat 11. There's literally a picture of it. There's home plate here, and then our seats are right next to it. The dugout's right here. Yeah, we're right at the end of the dugout. Right where the dirt, because this is the on-deck circle. Our seats are at the very front. Like, we are sitting, our feet will be on the dugout.
To the right of the guy on deck for Texas.
And it's supposed to be 91 degrees at the time of first pitch.
Hell yeah.
Wonder if we...
Dude, we're not going to be able to leave our seats. Like, because I want to see every Texas player bat, you know what I mean? And you're going to want to see... I also want to see every Pittsburgh dude defensively. All the Rangers defensively. We are gonna have to rely on those fucking beer here. Come get your beer.
You can get tickets right now. How much do we pay?
$206.
A piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get them right now for $111 a piece. Same row.
But it's not the aisles.
It's not the aisles.
So it could not be it's different.
Dugout box 13, row F.
It's different.
We're in dugout box section 12, row F.
I want that aisle too because I like to spread out.
I think I did give you the seat, the last seat in the row. Yeah, we're going to the ballpark tomorrow. Take me out to the ball game. And we're going to play. We're staying at the casino.
Yeah, I was going to say, so when we get to the casino, I want to do just $100. Just $100 on Ultimate Texas Hold'em. I don't know what your plan is, but I genuinely am feeling fucking good. I'm not going to say lucky because I make my own luck. I'm feeling fucking good on that $100 that I put down is going to win me some fucking money. And I might play trips too.
So, get to the casino. You want to gamble right away before we go to the game?
Nah. We got to fucking, we got to let the energy build.
Well, when we go to the game, come back, we go to our room. From our room, we shower because we sweat all day at the game. We don't shower.
Yeah, you're right.
We do separate showers. I'll take one, you take one. Whichever order, you can go first.
Or if there's one sponge, I'd sponge myself, and then I'd get the sponge deep.
We got 2 separate rooms now. I ain't even go. I ain't staying, I ain't going. Drive yourself.
Oh, wait, pause.
Too late. Game's over.
Game.
Can't pause the game and the
Sweep.
game's over. Then we hit the showers, and then we go gamble. Or we eat and then go gamble. But when we gamble, I'm probably going to take 300. 100 for ultimate, 200 to play poker with, because they have a poker room over there. Play poker. Then get a good night's sleep, because I got a golf tournament the next morning with my dad in Pittsburgh, which you're going to be our caddy for. It's a weird setup. It's called a Chapman format. I hit my drive, he hits his drive. I hit wherever his drive lands. I hit a second shot from his ball. He hits his second shot from my ball. Then we pick whoever hits the best second shot and do alternate shot from there. So I'm hoping the way it goes is Rand hits a real good T-ball. I'm also trying. I've been hitting the T-balls pretty well, so I'm going to try and also put him in a good position. But if we're lucky enough, he can hit one down the middle. I can hit a shot on the green that's close enough that he can have the birdie putt. Because my putting still, I'm just hitting everything too hard, too firm. I got to get back on the mat. I told my dad I was going to hit 500 putts here tonight. But then
maybe what you should think about is putting to a distance halfway to the hole.
Yeah.
And letting it roll out. Figure out your rollout.
Yeah, I shot a 42 on the front on Friday. I was putting super good when they were a little bit slower, but as it got warmer out and they dried, I was just getting firm. But I also was getting to the point where, like, on the back, it was like, this one's for bogey. I want to try. I don't want to leave it short.
You want to run it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
And my fault was, like, I'd put it right edge. I'd fucking miss it right.
And this is a nice
right
course, right?
Yeah.
This is a very pristine course.
Yep.
So it's going to be nice.
Yeah, designed by PI.
So you're going to have to putt, like, just think about how you want to run it in and then putt to 75% of the way
I expect them to be faster than Sinking Valley.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be it's a nice course and it's going to be super hot today, tomorrow, and Monday.
Yeah.
And we're not teeing off till 12:30.
Draw your line and then draw it back.
Well, I'm going to let you give me the custom borders at it and everything.
That's going to be the weird thing is that you're going to be in the cart.
Yeah.
You and Ranner and your teammates or whoever you're playing against.
Just ride right in between the bags on the back. Just hold on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll have you walk the first hole, and then when we get out there. Well, you're going to have to ride on the back because we start on 16 or 15. So you're going to have to ride all the way out to 15 with us anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was thinking it was because it's a nice fucking course now. Like,
yeah.
it's.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they told us we could bring caddies. It's too hot. I don't think they're going to fucking. What's standing on the back of a golf cart going to do? You know what I mean?
But it says you're not supposed to stand on them.
No, it says not a step on the sides.
Not
on
the
the
stand.
It says not a step. But I've also crashed them. Flipped them. Well, Rand flipped it. Big Rand flipped it up at Hidden Valley in Seven Springs. That was an awesome trip, too.
Yeah.
It was me, you, Jeremy, and my dad, right?
The function, I think.
Was it Funch? Because I said to Jeremy the other day, I was like,
It was Lil Function and me.
I'm pretty sure it was. Because I said to my dad, I said to Jeremy, I was like, remember when me and my dad flipped that golf cart up at Seven Springs? And he just like laughed, didn't say anything. I was like,
Because it was Vekoff and the Big Vekoff.
oh yeah, right.
And
Chucky,
Luther
and Luther and Beck.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there were
Steelers game.
Steelers Chargers.
Yeah.
Steelers Chargers. Went to overtime.
I passed out on the fucking
Bench outside, smoking a cigarette.
they brought me a wheelchair.
And he said, "No, I'm fucking good. I need that shit."
I just need some fresh air.
That's all I needed. And a little siesta, a
I
little
like
nap.
being outside. What can I say?
Good place to fall asleep. Great place to fall asleep. Especially when you're fucking dicker.
Oh, I mean, I had a fruit beer.
Had a couple. Had a lot of couples. That was a good night. Good memory.
What?
You did fall asleep outside on the bed. Someone was like, "Where's Tyson?" Outside smoking. 20 minutes.
20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And he forgot about me.
No, the hell I ain't. I just said he's sleeping. He's fine.
Speaking of me,
Yeah, speaking of music trivia.
no, I wasn't going to say that. But speaking of music, I said Fruit Brews, and that's a Kanye song.
So nobody was actually speaking of music.
Yeah, nobody was speaking of music.
But now that we are.
Now that we are,
Yeah.
dude, Donda 2 came out 2 weeks ago, and it's the worst piece of shit I ever heard. But the Carter 6 by Lil Wayne came out, and that's even worse. Let me just break down. The Carter 6 just fucking blows. Nobody likes it. And that's just not even... Yeah, nobody likes it. Donda 2 came out, and I feel the same way as I felt when Donda 1 came out, where I'm like, the whole time, every single fucking song that you hear, you're like, who is this for? Like, this doesn't make, like, any sense of, like, I'm trying to think of, like, the YNs in Chicago or the old heads in Chicago or just us in New York, because he had New York tracks on it, or people in LA, because everybody fucks with Kanye. You know what I mean? Well, not in the recent moments, you know what I mean? All his antics and shit. But everybody, like, fucks with Kanye. So I'm like, man, none of these songs really, really resonate with anybody. And it made me think after Dawn to One that he had, right before that, bought his masters back. And then went independent. He was still with Adidas, so he was selling all his clothes and shit, so he had money. And he put all his albums that he's ever done in his kids' names. So he has like 4 kids with Kim.
North, south, east.
he should have just did that.
West.
He did West.
That would have been the coolest one.
But he put all his kids in his albums in his kids' names. And on this new album, he says, I've been putting millions in my son's account. And that was literally out of 20 songs, the only fucking bar that hit me. Where I'm like, how you putting millions in your son's account? Now, sure, could just be fucking lying, right? But I'm like, oh, he is. Because anytime that anybody ever wants to sample, like, say his son, I think he has 2 sons, 2 daughters. Say his son has graduation album. Anytime that somebody samples that shit or plays it, he gets money. Mm-hmm. So he's not necessarily making millions, putting millions right now. It's gonna make millions.
Yeah.
Because he's still a child. And also, the sampling is what I really want to talk about. Because, like I said, when I listened to Donda 1 and Donda 2, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, there's 3... Kanye's he's damn near the best producer of all time. He really is. And I
don't take any offense to that. I produce this show.
He's the best producer because he produces his own hits.
Same.
True. Yes, but...
All right, thank you. I just need a little recognition. Yeah. Appreciate it. Go ahead. I banged that one out already. I thought it was stuck. I legitimately thought it was stuck. I was like, I don't know how we're going to fix this one, boss.
So Donda 1 and Donda 2 don't make sonically, like, no sense. That like, they're not for anybody that I can, like...
Did you say sonically?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I don't... The sounds don't make... Because it'll change beats, like, 3 times a song. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm trying to think of it like, maybe would this be in crazy in front of like 60,000 people in a concert, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to envision myself in that. With my job, I get the chance to listen and really fucking feel the fucking album, you know what I mean? And I understand when sometimes I'm just not in the right mood to, maybe I didn't catch it right, you know what I mean? When I caught Donda 2 and Donda 1, because this is what I felt on Donda 1, it doesn't make sense. Like, the album, the tempos, the beats change. There's so many sounds. There's like these huge build-ups, and then there's no drop. There would be a huge build-up and no drop. There's nothing coming into it and a huge drop. There's... The features on this album were Don Toliver, which we like, Jack Harlow,
also like,
Soulja Boy,
big fan, Drake,
and then Don Toliver had it had 2 features on it. Maybe I'm forgetting one. But, so, I think, in my hypothesis, after the first album, was, I think, and I said it to you. You probably don't remember.
I remember.
I said it to you. I think because I was
Want
delivering.
me to repeat it to you, what you said?
I was delivering 54. I was up on that block that we don't fucking know how to pronounce.
You said, I think Kanye's just making music that other people can use to rip later.
Yep, samples.
Yep.
Yep, you're 100% fucking right.
I always remember.
And I think I'm right.
I would have said
Because when you listen to it, it doesn't make sense because it's not for us to make sense. Those albums are going as kids' names, and they can just be used, each one of his songs. Now, if you listen to the Lil Wayne album, Carter 6, if you would sample one of those beats, it'd probably be just 1-2 samples you could get out of that beat, if any of them. But just 1 or 2, maybe per song. Like Ice Ice Baby, or what, that came from Can't Touch This.
Mm-hmm. Which came from something else, too.
Yeah. Like, but that's like a...
Under pressure. That one, it starts out the
like
same way.
It's like a single melody. Lil Wayne's would be like linear, like just hard fucking, just one cuts. These Kanye songs could be ripped fucking multiple different ways and so far over. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to really listen to it to understand that. And there's a song that Don Toliver does. Kanye's not even on it, the entire song. It's just Don Toliver singing In the Shy just over and over. But the beat keeps playing differently in the background. So you could rip any fucking moment from that and just make In the Shy. Like, dude, I know I'm right. And that, when people say Kanye's a genius, I won't say he's a genius for everything, but these Donda albums are genius. They are literally, because they're not for us. They're not for bumping in your car. They're not listening in the house. And
Well, one day they will be. They'll just be part of something else.
Yeah. It's going to take like 15 years for people like us to just be like I'm the producer, you're the rapper, and we just sit down one day and we're like, let's listen to everything Kanye did till we get through it all. As soon as we hit those Donda albums, it's going to be so much to pull from. You know what I mean? And then it could take different sound. Dude, he is a fucking genius. In that regard of being like musically a fucking genius.
I'm not going to lie, when you said people like us and then said in 15 years, it made me think in 15 years we're going to be almost 50. And then I thought, damn, that's not far away. And then I thought, damn, we don't have a lot of time. And then like everything just sunk in. I felt like we're in a Courage the Cowardly Dog scene where like we're the only people right now. There's nobody else around. And we're just like on this rock having this podcast right now. I'm just that baked.
You're walking on the earth right now.
It's crazy because I'm like, 15 years isn't that far away. But then I think of it, I'm like, 15 years is a fuck ton far away.
Well, my mom's about to hit 60 and we're 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at my mom is still young.
Mm-hmm.
But
and your mom, I look at your mom too.
But to get to me to my mom,
like
that's
even
a
my mom
too.
You know what I mean? Like my mom is like, she'll be 50. She just turned 50. That's one. She just turned.
That damn near was 2.
It was a thinking.
That was a 1.5. There was a.
She just turned 57, and like to me, I'm like, damn, my mom. Like I feel like my mom's been the same age for the past 20 years. Like she looks like she's been the same age for the.
My
past
mom didn't
20
never
years.
change to me. Yeah.
But like when you said 15, I just thought, I was like, he said people like us in 15. I'm like, fuck, 15 years from now, be 38 or be 50, almost 58. I'm dumb. Be 48, almost 50.
Yeah, you're stupid.
I told you I was baked. I just felt, and then I'm just sitting here and I'm like, it's black out there. It's black out there. Like the only thing going on in our whole existence right now is you and I sitting here talking into these microphones. And then my brain just started working. I'm fucking fried.
I thought about this the other day.
I quit vaping too. Shout out this.
Shout out you, bro.
Quit vaping. I haven't hit the Nick stick since Tuesday. Well, Monday was the last time I hit one. Tuesday was my first day without one. But so now when I really want to vape, but I'm not putting a Zyn in, I just hit the pen too many times.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything for me because you don't get that
Well, sometimes I hit the pen.
nicotine
I think it's a cigarette.
The other night,
I want the cigarette.
Wednesday night at the tree, I handed you a J and you thought it was a cigarette. You hit it like a cigarette. Dog, I'm talking, I handed it to you. You flicked it vigorously. Bang.
Yeah, I thought
hit it. And then immediately looked at me.
You didn't say nothing to me. You didn't get no heads up.
I said, you want to hit this? And you said, yeah. I
Yeah,
never
like
asked you.
What do you mean?
I've never asked you if you wanted to hit a cigarette. I just handed it to you.
I didn't have one lit. And why would I want one between lights?
Why would I ever ask?
We haven't rolled joints in a while.
We got to start rolling Gorilla Fingers.
Yeah, that smoke was way nicer. I remember that smoke, the joint smoke. I love that.
Yeah, even like we had such a good night Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Playing darts. Rando came out, played darts. Well, it was such a good night. We stayed way past our welcome. I think we stayed.
And also, let's just announce this for documentation purposes. Your dad's a bar room sports legend.
Legend. Like the guy's number
50-50s.
50-50s, pool, darts. If you can drink a beer, a lot of beers, and do it, Big Rand's doing it well. I mean, the guy just stepped up, didn't know how to play any of the games, and was hitting. Tyson told him to hit something, he hit it.
That's honestly wild.
Crazy. He was zinging them bitches in there.
It was more than just even hitting a number. I would say 20, 16, triple 16.
You know what I think all the time, too? I think when we were, like, in our early 20s playing golf, we were like, can't wait to be 50-year-old car salesmen so we can be good at golf. And it's like, we're just progressively getting there. You know what I mean? Like, now we're in our mid-30s, early 30s, getting way better. I really feel like by the time we're in our 40s, we're going to be scratch golfers.
Yeah. It's going to be before that by, like, 37. Not even.
Dude, I went out. I was
36.
I literally.
Not even.
I parred one. From three, I pulled my tee ball into on the other side of three's fairway. It was cart path only. Walked all the way over. I ended up parring one, parred two. I hit my drive. I was 121 yards out in the middle of the fairway on three. The last thing I thought before I took my swing was, don't skull this over the back of the green like you have the last 4 times you've been here. Skulled it over the back of the green and made double. Parred 4, parred 5. Bogeyed 6, bogeyed 7. So I was 4 over going into 8. Parred 8, and I needed to shoot 40 on the front. Double 9, and then I'm mad at myself. So that makes me double 10, a 3-putt double 10, double 11. I hit my tee. Now I'm swinging too hard. I hit my tee ball out of bounds on 11. Tee another one up, hit that out of bounds on 11. So now, like, I'm just so fucking. I end up shooting a 48 on the back to shoot 90. My handicap keeps going down, but like. I could have easily shot 40 that day. Like, the last time I played Sinking Valley with Jeremy, I shot 42 on the back. So even if I just shot 42, like, that's an 84 all day. Easy. I was playing so well.
And also document it. I'm pretty sure that it truthfully does. Man. Yeah, I actually feel like I'm going to win it. But it definitely plays off on you, whoever you're playing with. Like, if you're playing with 3 shitty people, you're going to play shitty. You're just going to always feel like you're doing good, but you're going to be playing shitty. Mm. When you play with 3 good fucking guys, and you're the shittiest one out of the 3, like...
You lock in a little more because you're like, I don't want these guys to have to fucking...
Yeah.
Play worse because of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real fucking thing.
We are going to win the team.
And then, I mean, that's also why I shot 83 with Jay. You know what I mean? But also it was a good...
Did you put it in the gin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your score go down? Your gin go down?
No, it didn't go down at all. But also, I haven't put in, like, the 89s and the 88s and 7s and 93. fuck it. I want to play the best.
Oh, yeah, I'm putting all of them in there.
Fuck it. I mean, well, I'm saying I don't want it to go higher.
Oh, mine. See, that's the thing. Mine's
put it,
never gone higher. Mine's only ever gone down since I started my gin. It's never. I've never gone up.
So I don't even have to fucking worry. Yeah, I want to play the fucking best. I hate being in like the sixth flight. Fuck winning the sixth flight. Let's win the fifth flight.
I really think we are gonna go.
We're gonna be in the sixth flight and we're gonna fucking win it.
No, I really think we're gonna be in the fifth flight, and I still think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna shoot even par both days. The first 2 days, I think we're gonna shoot even par, and I think we're gonna come out last tee time leading the pack, and we're gonna just fire like a 68 or something. I really like. We're hitting so many more birdies than we've ever hit. You know what I mean? Like, we're putting ourselves in way better positions. I had 3 birdies with Jeremy the other day.
We never been this good this early.
Yeah.
And I still got a late start.
Yeah, and I'm playing more than I ever have just because I got the free membership. I'm the boss at work, so I get a little bit more leniency. So I'm playing more than I ever have. And I'm doing something I've never done. I'm watching instructional videos on how to get better. Like, I care about it. Like, something I Googled today, literally today. I got to work at 9 o'clock. I worked from literally 9:02 until 4 o'clock. We closed at 5, just doing deal after deal after deal. So I finally had like an hour at the end of the day just to like dick around after I was done doing everything. And I Googled how to keep a good round going in golf. Like, how to stop from blowing it all up. And everyone was just like, when you had a bad shot, you can't just go up to the next one and assume you can hit a good one without going through the same routine. Just never, find a routine, never quit your routine, and always keep focus. And I truthfully, I understand that because, like, soon as I doubled 9, I was mad at myself. And then I went out and I hit a decent tee shot on 10, hit a bad chip, got more mad at myself, 3-putted for double. Then I was so mad I doubled 2 holes in a row. I blew my tee ball out, and then from there it was just doubled 11, bogeyed 12, doubled 13, bogeyed 14, doubled 15, bogeyed parred 6. Like,
see that idea? Like, I feel that because I'm very much a consistent golfer. Mm-hmm. Like, I go out there and right now I'm on the uprise, but I just started playing. So, I'm going to get back to where I feel comfortable, but I only feel that fucking rage. I feel that rage the whole time, and it's not till on the fucking backswing, like coming down, that I like give it juice off that energy. So I get what you're saying there, and I like that. Because I still do even though I walk through, do everything the same way, like, at the end of my fucking swing, I give it that fucking little bit of juice, and can't do it.
Mm-hmm. That's my thing with, like, the driver. When I'm losing it out to the right, it's because I'm overswinging, and I have to tell myself, slow your backswing down.
Every time we're out there, and also don't ever let me forget, and we're talking about it right now, the next time we hit the Sinking Valley driving range, let's do it from the top side.
I said the same thing to my dad on Friday. I said, I really need to start coming up on this side of the driving range because I feel like you hit a different angle. You hit it like it. You just see it different.
It's made there for a reason.
Yeah.
You don't utilize it.
Not everyone goes up there. Yeah.
You don't utilize it.
I agree. I said the same thing the other day.
And we're going to get that in right before the 2-man. Because we only got 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, you're off. Did you get off for the practice round on Thursday, or did you just take off Fridays?
That's my day off.
That's right. And so you needed Friday, Saturday off. So we're going to play the practice round, and I'm going down to pay next. I have Charlie next week, but I'm going to send the money down for my half with my dad, or I could give it to you. But I'm paying next week. I can't wait. This is the first golf tournament we ever played in together.
I'm fitting to hit.
I've played in a golf tournament with Jerry.
I'm hitting a straight flush at
That's what we're
Ultimate.
doing at Rivers. We're winning our 2-man money at Rivers. The 2-man money. Easy.
Let's fucking get it.
Yep, easy.
Now we have a reason.
Yep. That's, and it, like, because I'll get up 1,000
And we have to buy our team.
for the Calcutta. Oh, I know what you mean for skins and pins. Yeah, it's like
Well, no. Somebody told me that they bought their team, so you can like put money on a team.
you can buy your team to finish if you think you're going to win the. Well, yeah, but it's the same. It's like all included. Like you buy your team, buy the skins, buy the pins. It's all the same money.
Oh,
Yeah, but the 260, that's our money that's our entry fee, prize money, that whole thing. So. It's good that we now have a goal because I could have went there tomorrow with $100, got up 1,000, and be like, let's go play blackjack and lost it all. But now if I go there with $100 and I get up fucking 160, I'm like, got my 2-man money, I'm out of here.
that's all we need to do.
Yep, just win $160, $10 hands at fucking ultimate.
Or just win 500, get it all.
Yeah, that would be sick.
One of us gets it.
We each put in 100, cash out at 700.
That's what I was thinking. We should just put our 100 both for you to play ultimate.
But, yeah,
I love two hands.
I love gambling together though.
I do, and I do want to play. I'm itching to play, but it is.
We'll feel
I think
We'll feel it out.
strategically better
I would agree.
to give you
Yeah,
$200 than $100 a piece.
we'll figure it out. We have such a good life. It's crazy good. I just went from thinking how we're going to be 50 in 15 years to thinking, who's got it better than us?
Nobody. Wow, that was awesome.
That was crazy.
That was the best fart ever recorded, and that's your mic. That's your mic forever.
Always has been.
That cover, at least. You've retired too.
That was a healthy one. Particularized. Another thing I love about this podcast is like, even Jeremy, like anyone that listens to us all the way to the end, you're never gonna be able to hear this song and not think of the locker room talk.
Boom!
Got him. Birds and bugs.
You could have flew anywhere.
Anywhere. And you flew right into the danger zone.
In the danger.
And now you're dead.
You die.
Hello. Tell them where they can find you, kid. Because tomorrow 1:35 they can find you.
1120.
That is all my social media.
I'm Tyson Steele. That's Dan Hine.
Miranda. He didn't put
Hine.
the N on it.
Yeah.
Got an autograph from John Belushi, but now he goes by Jim Belushi. And he said, "What's your name?" I said, "Brandon." So he wrote Branda. Branda Hines.
Catch me on T Steele Instagram T Steele _100 on Instagram. Yeah, that's fucking it. Because you don't even catch me there anyway. If you catch me, I've been saying locker room talk _1, which I'm locked out of. But we still never even got no subscribers anyway. And then, I mean, I don't even need to say it. But if you have to, if the only app you ever had was Snapchat,
Don't do it.
don't
If you had to.
no whore, no lose.
You used to be only Lou.
No, it was used.
And
to
he's a
be-
changed
It
man.
was I've been a changed man for a long time.
But if you had to hit him,
On Snapchat,
if you had to,
it'd be a Junietta.
yeah, you can just catch me on all social medias at BMH1120. Now, if you have, let's say, if you have a business and you want to inquire about our business,
Business inquiries
only, that's going to be at lockerroomtalkbusiness@gmail.com. And if you need a haircut, shout out my girl Ariel. Call her up, 814-470-1184. Loves in the hair. No rod shots. Don't touch none of that.
Grammy Meats.
814-943-MEAT. That's 814-943-6328.
Ed is in jail.
And how long has this been going on?
He had been off none of them business trips.
Say it ain't so. We love you.
We love y'all.
Juliana boy.
Juliana boy!